What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Thanks for listening to the latest episode of the Get Right Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to get notifications of new content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you dig? Cue the music. Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy T. It's the Get Right Podcast, man. We back, man. Season 7, episode 97. Few more steps closer to that honey bun. And as always, man, I'm never rolling solo. I got the homie, the brain trust, who got us together many moons ago. That's what they used to say. The homie Rod, what's good, bro?
What up, though?
Yes, sir. And the boy DC, Mr. Misconception himself. He playing hooky today, but he got to excuse absence. Man. But shout out the 80s for our brother, man. And we'll kick it off. Shout out to him. You know, as always, you know, he's highlighted a few times on RPM Midlands. And so he's on a house call doing his thing, bro. And, you know, that's the life of an award winner, man. So shout out to him, man. RPM Midlands, man. You know what I'm saying? #1 property management group in South Carolina. Killing it, bro. So congrats to you, bro.
Congrats, sir.
Yeah. So that's what happens when you the best. Everybody gonna start calling you now, man. So DC, we're gonna need about $1. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need that honey bun, bro, when you get back. But yeah, man. Rod, how you feeling, bro? Hail to the victors. Hail to the victors, bro. How are you feeling?
Man, it was expected from me. I know it sounds crazy as hell, but I'm probably the only one in my immediate circle that predicted we were gonna win this game. I know, you know, Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard had my back, man. We were like the only three that I know that actually picked us to win this game. So I'm loving it, man. Anytime you get to beat that state over, you know what I mean, to the south of Michigan, I'm loving it. You know what I mean? 20-point underdogs, nobody giving us a chance. It shows you what belief does. It is the largest of my lifetime for sure. I think if you go back to like the 1900s or something, early 1900s, maybe there was a better spread if they were even keeping spreads at that time. But yeah, man, of my lifetime, that's the biggest dog we've ever been. And, you know, I knew we had them because it's all mental, man. It's their coach. Yeah. Some teams just have your number. Trust me, I've been through a lot of heartache on the other side of that where teams just had our numbers. Jim Tressel, Urban Meyer, Mark D'Antonio. Like you just, hey, it is what it is, man. We have his number. We're in his head. He thinks about us 365 and not in a way to beat us. Like they complain about toughness and, oh yeah, my team is tough. Where's Lou Holtz at? Who said we're not tough? No, it's not about your team. It's about you, brother. You're not built for that. But that's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody can't be built for that. So I'm loving it.
With that being said, and, you know, me, man, it's roll tide roll, bro. They got to win over the Iron Bowl. But unfortunately, and I was telling my wife this, she's becoming an avid follower of football as of late. And I was like, I think Ryan Day's probably going to get dismissed. And she was like, well, why? Like, he wins a lot. And I was like, he hasn't beaten Michigan. I think he's 1-4, but I was like, he's 0-4 in the last 4 years. I was like, boosters and alumni, they're just, they turn their nose up to those things like that with rivals and all of that. And I was like, unfortunately, Mike Shula, I love that guy when he was at Bama, bro. He was getting you 10. He was getting you 10. I get you 10 wins. But he couldn't be Auburn, bro. It sucked that he lost his job. I was like, now, knowing what I know now, hindsight, obviously they hired Nick Saban after that. You know what I'm saying? It was a good decision, but unfortunately, you know, 10 wins, 11 wins just ain't good enough. You keep losing to your rival, and that's unfortunately the nature of the business. And a lot of those big money schools, they put that in your contract. So,
well, there's only a certain amount of coaches that their name is as big as the program, you know, if you know what I mean. Like Jim Harbaugh is one of those guys. His name is just as big as the program.
Correct.
So he gets a little more grace. And even, you know, with him,
But
The
Brian Days
fans,
is big. You think Brian Days is big as the program, bro? Because I get it.
no,
Like, you think about
that's what I'm saying.
Nick
Like,
Saban, Bobby Bowden, right? Florida
yeah,
State in them days,
that's what I'm
right?
saying. Ryan Day's name is not bigger than the program or as big as the program, so he doesn't have the grace of losing that game. Like Jim Harbaugh lost 5 in a row, a
He
couple
did.
close ones, and the fans turned on them. The donors turned on them.
Mm-hmm.
Alumni, they wanted him out of there. Right after the COVID season, they wanted him out of there, and we didn't even play him that year. But they just looked at his Ohio State record and his bowl record, and
Yeah.
was like, he's not cutting it. Where I was on the flip side, like, who else do you go get? There was no one at that time that could do what Jim Harbaugh could do for Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So unless
And
you
then he
like
went on a
have
run.
unless you have that type of brand, like a Jim Harbaugh, like a Nick Saban, hell, like a Kirby Smart, like
Bobby Bowden,
Bobby
yeah.
Bowden, you don't have the luxury of losing to your rivals, bro. Like, especially your specific rival. I know Michigan has like
Michigan
a
State,
couple
yeah.
people, couple people that we consider rivals, but that is the rival. You know what I mean? That is
Yeah, that
the
dates
game.
back. I don't know how far, bro. It just dates back, bro. We wasn't born yet, bro. It dates back that far, and when you have that, yeah, that's a good twist, bro. Because you're right, you don't have the luxury, bro. Sometimes your name
Yeah.
is bigger than what it is, and you kind of get a little bit of, you get more rope.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I'm
If he
especially
wins,
if they make the playoffs and get knocked out in the first round,
they
them
won't.
donors gonna be like, yeah,
They
we
won't get knocked
good.
out in the first round. They're probably going to make a run.
Now, they mess around and play Boise State, bro. Let them mess around and have to, because now they're going to have to go on the road. Let them have to go on out there to Boise, bro, and Genty go crazy, bro. He's out of there, bro. He is out of there, bro. Unfortunately, bro. Unfortunately, man.
Their defense is really good, right? I'm not going to hate on their defense. Their defense is really good.
They can get ran on. That's proven. Can run the ball on them. And Michigan didn't have the creme de la creme O-line like they had in the past years.
Yeah, it was.
And Boise State has a great offensive line, bro. That's all I'm saying.
It was a weird
That's
game.
all I'm saying.
They have a really good offensive line. They have a really good running back. But if they need to stack the box, they will stack the box. The thing that you have to do with Ohio State, which if you ask me how the hell we won that game yesterday, I couldn't tell you, bro. Just pure will and determination, because listen to this stat line. If I told you this, if I told you going into a game playing the number 2 team in the country that people are projecting to win the national championship, that everyone is saying they're the best team in the country, even after losing to the number 1 team already, they're saying they're still the best team in the country. You go in there into their home field and have a stat line of 9 for 16 for 62 yards passing and 2 interceptions. And we win that game.
You lose every game.
How is that possible, right? Like, time of possession was key. So if Boise, let's say if they do play Boise first round, there's a strong chance they don't even make the playoffs, which would be crazy. I don't think that's happening, but it is.
Nah, they probably gonna send them to Idaho, bro.
But I think that'd be. I think that would be a game that they'll be prepared for, right? Because you're giving them time to prepare for it. They don't have to. They don't have to play next week. They ain't in no Big Ten championship, so all they can do is focus on cleaning up things that they need to clean up. And really, it was the play calling. So if they get those things right, I don't see them losing in the first round. The deeper it goes, though, I don't believe in their quarterback, bro. Like, he's not believable. I know Will Howard is the name. He's efficient and he's a Heisman. He should be in Heisman consideration.
He wasn't that efficient at K-State.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in him, bro. I never did. So, I think they still have a path to getting him to keep his job, which I hope they take, because I would love for him to stick around. But they probably got to win it all. And it's going to be tough.
Yeah, they spent $22 million on that roster, bro.
Yeah.
As a donor.
I mean, not to mention bringing in a head coach as your offensive coordinator that's supposed to be the greatest offensive mind of our generation.
Chip Kelly. Again, I think they're on the road. So that's fine. First round, they're on the road.
Yeah.
So we know that. if they get sent, they end up going to Boise.
I mean, I would love to see them match up with Notre Dame first. Go to South Bend.
Oh, they'll lose. They'll lose.
Get
They'll lose
Marcus
going to South
Freeman
Bend.
against his alma mater. That'd be a good
Notre Dame will be
first
ready
round
to play, and I think if they play Boise, it'll be tough. Yes, you get more time to plan. I think, and there's no slight, bro. You know, I don't want you fighting me. Boise State has a better O-line than Michigan. We know Boise State has a better running back than Michigan now, bro.
No, yeah, our O-line, it took a while.
And Boise State has like 2 tight ends that are both going to go to the league that are really, really good. And like, I just don't see it, bro, because you just said it. We beat you at the line of scrimmage. That's how they lost.
Yeah.
We beat you at the line of scrimmage, bro. And we hit you in the face, and we dared, and y'all blinked. In the words of Marshawn Lynch, over and over and over and over and over again, bro. That's what they did. They ran in their face over and over and over again, bro.
Yeah. And it worked. I mean, really, it was the old service academy type of game where
Army Navy.
you controlled the time of possession, and that's how we won, really. Mental errors on Ohio State's part. I don't know why they tried to play the tough guy in the trenches game with us when that wasn't their strength, especially with on offense where their offensive line is they're broken, right? Have they played well the last couple games, even though they've been banged up and switched around? Yeah, but they still are broken. That's not your starting lineup. That's not your creme de la creme. You got a center that, you know, your center that came from Bama, he blew out his ACL, but they were calling him the best center in the country at the time. You know what I mean? So he's out. You already had issues at left and right tackle. I don't know why you're trying to run it up the middle. And again, like, you're trying to run it into our strength. Like, we have probably
2 of the best defensive tackles in the country.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy. One of them going to the league right now.
Yeah. Both of them going to the league.
Probably.
Sure.
He's a top 15 guy.
Oh, yeah. Mason Graham is out. Even Sharon said it after the thing. He said, man, I wish I can convince that guy to stay. But we all know that's not
he's a
top
happen. 15.
Yeah. I do wonder if Will comes back, though. Probably not. But, you know, he missed the last 6 games of the season.
If we project the lead in the first round.
Yeah, he's out.
Out.
Turf toe has caught him up. People think he quit on the team. These crazy Michigan fans. Oh, he quit on the team, but nah, he got turf toe, bro. If y'all know what turf toe is, I haven't had it, but I've heard, bro, it's...
Talk to Coach Prime about it.
Yeah, the worst. Yeah, I mean, Prime don't have a toe no more because of it.
That's right. Talk to somebody who suffered it multiple times in his career.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see how this whole playoff thing works out. Obviously, first year of the 12-team system. We've been asking for it out of all years for us to really not have a clear-cut answer to who's the best. Like, usually you could see it and be like, yeah, they're definitely the top team in the nation. I think this is kind of the beauty of having 12 teams, and it's also the beauty of what NIL brings in when you play the game. Because I know you're an SEC guy, but SEC been paying players for years, which ironically, I find it funny. Ain't no alleged. I find it funny that LSU was crying about us paying Bryce Underwood legally, and like, yeah, I've been paying players for generations, but whatever. I digress. I think overall, it has been great for college football this year. Like, there's no clear-cut answer to who's the best. There's multiple teams with 2 or 3 wins that in the past, you get 2 wins. Ain't no way you going to being considered for no national championship. Now you have a good 3 to 4 teams that have 2 losses, and then possibly some 3-loss teams in there. Like, if Georgia loses to Texas in a conference championship,
roll by roll,
which they will. I mean, Georgia will lose.
Wow, you calling that?
I think so. I don't think they've beaten Texas twice.
I think they skirt by.
I don't think they've beaten Texas twice, especially after that performance against Georgia Tech. Georgia just looks.
I think they skirt. I think they skirt. Now, all right. Let me say this: if Quint Ewers does not play, Texas will win because he's hurt. I don't know why he even played in that game. He hurt.
You said Archie, if he doesn't play, they will win.
Texas will win because Quint Ewers is hurting the team. He's hurting the team.
Archie's gonna be better for Texas.
Yeah, he'll be better for Texas, bro. Like, cause you see, they took him out. Like, he tried to play, but like he has a high ankle sprain. He never should have played. Like a high ankle sprain is one of the worst sprains, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like there's no
I've
way you
had
can
it.
play in the next week. Just I'm good. No, bro. Like there's not enough treatment in the world, bro, that you can play in a high ankle sprain, bro.
Yeah,
And then they took him out, and then guess what happened? That offense got rolling. If Arch plays, Georgia lose. If Quinn plays, Georgia wins. Now it's up to Quinn. I get it, bro. You trying to get your draft stock up, but he's gonna hurt the team,
that's a hot
and that's up
take.
to Sark. Sark needs to say, hey, bro, you need to sit this one out. That way you get another 2 to 3 weeks for the playoffs.
Yeah,
You gotta sit this one out, dog. But if Quinn forces his way into play, Texas will lose because Arch is the one. Arch is the truth. He
that
is
is a
the
hot
truth,
take.
bro.
That is a very hot take. I don't know.
I'm telling
I
you.
don't know. We'll
If
see. I think if either one plays, I just don't see. It's hard in college football, shit, in the NFL, any football to beat the same team twice,
very hard.
especially in the fashion that you saw Georgia dominate Texas the first go around. I'm pretty sure that this will be a different outcome. I could be wrong. Obviously,
I think Georgia can
last
get them,
year,
bro. Because where they beat them at in Texas, right? Kirby went to Texas because they threw all them water bottles and all that crazy shit on. Yeah, they went to Texas, bro. This is a home game for Georgia. SEC championship is in Atlanta.
yeah,
That is a home. That is, bro. They gonna show up, bro. And I just think Kirby is the second best master of adjustments. Obviously, we know who he was with.
they
He's
almost
the
they
master of
almost
adjustments, bro.
they almost just lost a home game to Georgia Tech though.
Yeah,
Actual
he
home
adjusted.
game.
He
You know what I
adjusted.
mean? So
They
it'll be
got it.
interesting. So for the sake of, I guess, the playoff picture, if they do lose, that's a 3-loss team, and Nick Saban is saying that like that should be the only 3-loss team that makes it in if it happens that way, which will leave your team out, man.
I'm
And Ole
okay
Miss.
with that. No, I put it on wax.
Yeah, I don't.
How they lost, how Alabama lost, those
Yeah,
3 losses, how they lost, they don't deserve to go.
they probably will though because they're Alabama and they
It's
have
still
them.
lure.
They have them ranked still right there. I mean, they were what 13.
With Clemson losing and like a few of those losses that happened over the weekend plays a factor, but it's championship weekend now.
Clemson has how many losses? 3 now.
3. So Clemson has to lose. Clemson can't win the
So
ACC
yeah,
championship.
if Clemson win, they're in.
And if
Georgia
loses,
loses, I think Georgia's in still because you can't penalize for losing a conference championship.
nope. And they had the stronger. They had their schedule was tough.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna play the strength of schedule thing,
For
and
sure.
they had one of the like top
But
3.
they won the head to head though.
Yep,
Like
they did.
But they didn't lose to Vandy. And they, even though it was close, they still squeaked out against, I think, a really good Georgia Tech team. I know their record doesn't say they're that good, but like, yeah, that Georgia Tech team
is healthy.
I mean,
They got healthy late in the season. Yeah,
they knocked off Miami, which I mean, I don't know how impressive that is, but in this sense of what the season was, Miami was pretty damn good. So they knocked off Miami, took Georgia to the wire, 8 of them wires, I guess, and and yeah, it will be interesting to see how it all plays out. So I really do think Ohio State still gets in with 2 losses. Be crazy if they don't. That'd be crazy if they don't. They get kicked out somehow because again, SMU. Would you put in a 2-loss SMU over an Ohio State? Probably not.
SMU has to win.
Yeah.
They ain't play nobody. They haven't played nobody, so they have to win.
But do you knock out Miami altogether? I know they haven't had a lot of impressive wins.
Yes. The style of how they won, because they shouldn't have. There's a few teams that they should have blown out, like Cal. Is one, and then the fact of who they lost to and how they lost, because that eye test shows that they are not that good on defense, bro. And it's finally the floodgates is open, bro.
And I think Syracuse is a good team. I'm not gonna say they're not. I know they 9-3 or something like that. Yeah, so 9-3, they're a good team. Ironic too that that their quarterback actually outthrew Cam Ward, who's considered the best quarterback in the country, right outside of Shador. Their quarterback at Syracuse, who was ran out of Ohio State, just kind of ironic. They asked about that too. They said, "How does it feel to see Ohio State struggle on offense and see the type of performance you have?" He said, "Well, everything comes back full circle." Just kind of smirked. I'm like, "Yeah, talk your shit." That's right.
You got to.
Record. So
I think so. There's a early prediction of what the bracket looks like.
before the conference championships?
Yeah, from NCAA.com
Should
is
before
Tennessee
you say
going.
that,
Yeah,
should the conference championships affect this any? Because again, now you're penalizing somebody from losing an extra game that these other individuals didn't have to play. So I guess it's the same argument that's been going around even with the 14 playoffs. Should these conference championships, obviously they matter, but should they matter in the sense of win or lose, it knocks you out, especially if they're tight games. Like let's say Georgia and Texas go down to the wire, right? Let's say Texas lose on a last-second field goal. Well, I guess Texas would still be in anyway. They 2 lost. So reverse that. Let's say Georgia loses on a last-second field goal.
Georgia stays.
Does it knock Georgia out?
Nope, Georgia stays.
Okay.
It's how they lost.
Yeah.
Now, let's say Texas go in there and go 35-3. Then it's like, whoa. As a bro, like, whoa, Georgia, bro. Yeah, y'all not ready.
Yeah.
Y'all not ready. But if it's like 27-24, yeah, Georgia's gonna get in.
Yeah.
But you're going on the road. You're not playing at home. Yeah, and we sending you somewhere cold. Because that's how they've been doing it. Now, if you look at it, they've been sending like a lot of the SEC schools up north or the Midwest. So they're probably gonna end up going to Penn State or Indiana. My opinion, you'll be one of those. You going up there to play in the cold. So you better get ready.
It'd be interesting to see what Indiana does too.
Because they're gonna make the playoffs. Indiana does.
I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't. Honestly, they lost. Their only loss is to Ohio State, who again, you told me. I'm talking about the media. You told me it's the best team in the country. So you can't penalize them for losing to the best team in the country, even though they should have lost to us too. But that's a different story. If we had a competent offense, Indiana does not beat us. If we had a competent offense, a lot of teams don't beat us, honestly. Because Wink, I was against him at first, but he brought that defense around. They figured it out. But it again, hindsight, I think that the 12 teams are what the 12 teams are going to be. And it should be fun, man. It should be fun to see.
It's going to be dope, bro. But like I said, the quick prediction right now, before they make that announcement, they got in that first round, Tennessee and Ohio State and Knoxville. That'll be interesting.
Tennessee and Ohio State. Now, that's one I would want to see.
I would love to watch that.
Because Tennessee has a nice offense, right?
But they running back is nasty.
Yeah, and
Samson,
I mean,
he nasty. Nasty work. Nasty work.
And my man didn't do himself any favors coming back, Denzel Burke, for the corner for Ohio State, because he's been getting lit up this year.
Track stars.
And that's what I'm saying.
Receiver.
And then their other cornerback, I can't think of his name right now, number 1. He's the most penalty. He's the Terrion Arnold of.
Hey, man, don't. Hey.
He's the Terrion Arnold of college football.
Hey,
it's facts though. Hey, I like Terrion. I'm not gonna speak no ill will. At least he don't get burnt, bro.
He don't get burnt, bro. He'll take a penalty before he get burnt.
I'd rather hold you than let you buy me. So I ain't mad at Zero, man. Shout out to him. But this dude for Ohio State is Terrion Arnold. He gets penalized the most in college football. Has the most holding and pass interference penalties. So when you line them up with a team that can actually throw the ball. Like I remember the Oregon game. Oregon left a lot of meat on the bone in that game. A lot of meat on the bone. So it could have been worse. I know it was a close game. They won by 1 point? I think it was 1 point.
Yeah, something weird.
So you attack their outside corners, and I think that's where you can beat Ohio State. And again, being more physical in the trenches. And I think Tennessee has both of those elements, which would be interesting to see how it plays out.
That's what it is. That's the first round. And then they got Arizona State going to Penn State.
Penn State going to whoop their ass.
Yeah, it's going to be too cold for Arizona State. That's a bad one.
Yeah.
And then waiting for them, out of the Tennessee and Ohio State, is going to be Oregon waiting on them. Out of Penn State and Arizona State, they're giving Boise that bye. So Boise waits on them. Now, on the other side of that bracket, I predicted it. This is crazy. Georgia going to Indiana.
Georgia wins that easily.
And guess who's waiting on them? Texas.
Yeah.
And then Notre Dame and South Carolina, or South Carolina goes to South Bend.
You think South Carolina gets in? They got South Carolina predicted to go in?
Because of that win over to
really?
Who they beat? Clemson. Yes.
And they had some close. They had some close losses. They should have beat.
Alabama.
Yeah, they should have beat Alabama and LSU. And
They should have dog walked LSU.
they were dog walking LSU. The refs helped a lot with that.
Like I said, should have.
The refs helped a lot with that. They brought back two touchdowns on some fake penalties.
Yep. And then so if SMU wins out, SMU gets the bye. So they wait on the winner of Notre Dame.
And SMU loses badly. But
to either one of them?
Yeah. I can't even say that because I haven't watched not one SMU game this season.
Bro. I'll be saying lying to your face right now. If I was like, yeah, bro, SMU pretty good, bro. They got Nah, I don't know.
I don't know. I hear the name and I don't believe it.
We'll see. Maybe they shot the world, bro. I like this bracket because, like you said, me and you don't know shit about SMU. And maybe that's like college basketball. And he's like, oh, they can really hoop.
Yeah,
they got chemistry. So we'll see. But that's what it's looking like. That is what it's looking like. That's the early prediction. Obviously, it's championship week coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how
I like it, man. I dig it. At first, I was begging for 8. You know what I mean? I thought 12 was probably a little too many to jump to, and I thought 8 would have been good to start, especially that COVID season. But I think 12 is cool. It gives everybody an opportunity. I actually was a fan of getting rid of the conference champion. I'm still a fan of getting rid of the conference championship games because at this point, I guess they mean something, but really, do they?
I don't think so. I think for sake of injury.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body. Like you have, if it was 15 before, you would have to do 15 games before. You're adding 2 additional games now if you don't get the bye. Is it one or two? 1 or 2 additional games if you make it all the way to the championship.
So if you don't get a bye, you're gonna play 1, 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Before you get 3. Sorry.
3.
1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Yeah, so 16 games.
So almost an NFL season.
17 games. No, 16.
Yeah, 16. So pretty much an NFL season.
That's a lot of wear and tear. You know what I mean? So I'm a fan of getting rid of the conference championships and just going right into the playoffs. But we'll see how it plays out in the next couple years when they look at it. I dig it though. I dig it. The playing field is evened out a bit, and it gives teams opportunities.
SMU.
Yeah.
SMU is there. They can. This proves Arizona State.
Yeah.
Talking about Arizona State, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about SMU, bro. So like,
I mean, Colorado almost had a chance. Well, I don't think the Big 2
almost messed around and got in there, bro. I told you, they almost messed around and got in there.
Yeah, man. They about to have a Heisman Trophy winner. Even though my personal opinion, and you know how I feel, I like Travis. I like Colorado. Prime is my guy, but the numbers that Genty put up this year is just.
I was gonna say, if it's not Travis, who are you picking, bro?
Genty, bro. Like as a running back, the impact that you had on your team. I mean, his numbers were better than Derrick Henry. They were better than Mark Ingram. They were better than who else won a Heisman? I can't even think of who else won a Heisman as a running back in recent years.
That's it. King Henry and Ingram.
Yeah, just those two. Jonathan Taylor didn't get it right. Saquon should have got it, but I don't even think he made it to New York, to be honest with you. So I mean, his numbers are better, man. The only person they were in line with that's better than his that I saw was Barry, bro.
That's what they was comparing him to because he was on pace to break all of his records.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna, unfortunately, because the media hypes up everything, they put onus on that stuff. They're like, oh, he didn't break Brady's record, so
he could have though. Like there was a few games he didn't play the second half. Yeah, he didn't play the second half, and he still had 100 plus in those halves. So, obviously as the season goes on, you ain't gonna hit 3-4 touchdowns every game, especially as teams start singling in on you. But the impact that he had, I just don't see how you don't give it to him. And I get it. I know everyone tells me about Travis and he plays both sides, and I respect the hell out of it. But primarily his stats are receiver based, bro. Like his stats are receiver based. And as a receiver, they're nice, but I don't think they're Heisman worthy. The only reason we're considering him Heisman worthy is because he plays the other side of the ball for a lot of snaps. He don't get tired. You know what I mean? He got 6 jobs. He don't get tired like Kevin Gates, I guess. 4 interceptions help. But again, if you're looking at him as a DB, 4 interceptions is not stellar. I just think overall, you look at it, yeah, man, it's impressive. Like, salute to Travis. What he doing is
I think
crazy.
he's a good, not great. I think he's a good wide receiver,
hmm
but I think he's a lockdown corner, and that's what helped him.
I think he's a better corner than he is a receiver.
Agree.
But they're
and that's what
pushing the
helped him, bro. He
narrative.
was literally a lockdown corner and able to get 14 touchdowns as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's why he's gonna get the Heisman.
Yeah, I don't know. I
He
guess
plays the whole game like a video game, bro. He literally plays the whole game, bro.
But I don't think you get rewarded just for not getting tired, bro. Like, that's cool. But I don't know. The Heisman is, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Travis. I'm not mad that he's getting it. I just think that what Genty has done, Boise State is about to actually make the college football playoff with their
And
only
I'm
loss.
proud of that.
With their only loss being to Oregon, the number one team in a close game at Oregon. Like, that's something to say. And he got off on Oregon too. So to me,
yeah, he did.
To me, that's like, all right, you got it, bro. So yeah, I mean, I think both of those guys you can make an argument for, but if I had to vote today, and I'm a Travis fan, even being a Travis fan, if I had to vote today, I would have to give it to Genty because I know how difficult the running back position is in general.
Yeah, and they stacked the box.
Yeah.
After like week 6, they stacked the box. And they still got a couple more 200-yard games.
Exactly.
I agree with you, bro. Like, I'm not mad at that, bro.
Yeah.
I just think it's the hype, bro. Travis has the hype.
He does. He has the media behind him.
He got the media, bro. He has the marketing behind him. He got that machine behind him, bro.
For real. So, yeah, man. Interesting. But
and with Thanksgiving passing, man, it was great kicking it with you over the holidays, bro. Always, sure. Man. It was family. The crazy part in family is feud, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield, man. He has a lawsuit against his dad and his brother, which started over the holidays, man. And they started an investment company, but they decided to take $12 million of Baker's money to start that investment company
without his knowledge.
Yeah,
that's wild, bro.
And once he got wind of it, obviously, shout out to his financial advisors and people kind of saying, "Hey, bro, you about $12 million short. Here's where it went." Baker confronted his dad about it. It's like, yeah, we got to return this money. You know what I mean? They didn't return the money, and now there's a lawsuit over the holidays.
Wow,
$12 million. What do you think, bro? As family, you know what I'm saying? Put yourself in Baker's shoes, and Pop said, a few months go by, and I give you a call. I'm like, "Hey, Rod, you missing $12 million? Here's where it went. We need to have a conversation with Dad, bro." How do you internalize that, bro? Calling your pops up, bro, and having that conversation, bro.
And they know internalizing. We having some words, bro.
Yeah, but now you got to go to court.
I don't know if it's gonna be no lawsuits, but I just need my bread back. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna go to Drizzy.
He had the conversation. The money ain't come back.
Well, I guess you got to take him to court then. Get your money back.
And not only you find out that your dad, your brother.
Yeah.
And I know you can relate to that because your dad's still here with us. Your brother. Shout out your bro. He always going crazy on Instagram.
Yeah, man. I mean,
think about that, bro.
I can't see them doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's I can't even put myself in that either. I can't put myself in that scenario because I don't think I would see that happening. You know what I mean? Especially when you can just come to me and we can chop it up about it. And how they have access to that money in the first place. I'm pretty
sure, and that was the thing, man. Like with a lot of sports is, they give people access to them because obviously you trust them, bro. It's my dad, it's my bro. If you need something, you know what I'm saying, let me know, bro. It's right here. Go ahead, take care of it. Those type of conversations because you hear athletes all the time. We follow I Am Athlete, right? When they had the podcast, The Pivot, and we talk about how it's sometimes that's the curse. You get too many people close, and now they got access to your funds. We see people who got burned by that. Michael Vick, right? Got burned by that. Adrian Peterson got burned by that. T.O. You bring too many people too close to get close to your finances, and you feel you're doing the right thing because they supported you. The survivor's remorse. And now your financial advisor, someone who's in your best interest, say, "Hey, you move X amount of money. What's going on?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can only imagine him getting that phone call. And then he's like, "What are you talking about?"
That's just wild.
12 million just got moved, bro. Like, what's going on? Just want to let you know, like, you you aware of that, right? And then now you figure out where it went because your dad and brother probably had this great idea with your money to start an investment company. and your stuff gone, bro.
It's just wild, bro. I can't even
I think it's wild to find out over the
fathom.
holiday. One, this was reported in early November, so now you're close to the holidays. The news broke right before Thanksgiving that Baker filed this lawsuit. So we ain't spending time with each other for Christmas, probably.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
wild, bro. Like I can't even.
That's crazy. Think about that, bro. And Baker, like, hey, what does he tell his kid? Hey, where's Papa at? We can't.
Yeah, we not seeing eye to eye right now.
But I want to go over there and see him. Like, that's tough. That's the tough stuff, bro. Like, just what Kendrick said, bro. I cut my granny off. We don't see the eye to eye. It sucked, man. Like, I was reading about it and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, that's. I got
$12
no words on that
million,
one,
bro.
I got no words on that one. I can't even fathom how that happened or why that would happen. I'm assuming. They got to be close if they got access to this money. But
why not talk
crazy.
to me about it? That's the part right there, pops and bro. Like, why would not one of y'all just talk to me about it? My brother's gonna say no, but let's have a conversation about it. And I know Unc and Ocho had a conversation, and Ocho said it best. When you have all the money, it seems like your family members have the air quote greatest ideas with your money. They got the greatest ideas with your money.
Man, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's sad. Wow. Yeah, 12 mil, bro. 12 mil, bro. And I do like the fact that Bake, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Bake just got a nice contract, but that don't mean nothing, bro. Don't count my pockets.
Yeah.
Just the simple fact, man, that you just didn't have a conversation just to let me know. That's the crazy part, bro. It's tough, man. $12 million, gone.
Yeah.
And the fact that I did talk to you about it and say, hey, man, you got to put this money back.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he ain't saying in those words. But, hey, you got till X to put this back. X date showed up. All right, man, I have to sue you now. I don't know. Hopefully, how do you get past it? I don't know. It's just prayers. Because how do you get past it? Because they're going to lose that lawsuit. Because he can go worse and say you stole it from me and press charges.
Yeah. If
he
need to.
He could. They could be, I don't want to call it petty. He could just be like, you know what? Fine. But he just saying, I'm just going to sue you so I can get my money back.
Yeah.
Not saying you stole it. I'm not going to even press criminal charges. None of that stuff. I just want you to give me the money back.
Yeah.
But it's going to be weird because they're going to lose that lawsuit. And then how do we see each other for New Year's, birthdays, 4th of July cookouts? Because you got to pay me in installments now. My money every time. You know what I mean? Like, that's, so anybody listening, how would you feel? You learned that your dad and your brother took $12 million from you and you gave an opportunity to pay it back and they still haven't. And now you got to go to court. Like, how do you disconnect from them? That's the question for anybody listening. Do you disconnect from them? Because I know, Rod, you was like, I can't fathom it, bro. I don't know. Like, your pops bro came visit you. Like, y'all come to the crib. I'm pretty sure they done been to the crib sometime. We come to visit. We doing all this, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. Good luck to him and them.
Yeah, it's nonetheless. This lawsuit is over the holidays, bro. That's where I was like, ooh, even for the holidays too, y'all doing that. But it's the life we in, man. Yeah. That is the life we in, and speaking of lawsuits, bro, 2025 is on the way. Trump is loading up that staff. He's going to replace the FBI director with a good lawyer friend of his, Kash Patel, who's a lawyer but has no nothing, no leadership experience. Helped Trump out with a few things. No leadership experience, but he's going to be the FBI director coming in. So obviously, we knew Trump was going to bring in his own staff, his own people. We'll see what that means.
Yeah,
could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, bro. I'm not finna cast judgment. He might let some people out.
That is the sleaziest lawyer name I've ever heard. Kash Patel, bro.
Kash Patel, man. It's like
like
Cashamar or Cash, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
Kash Patel, man. He in the building. He's going to be that guy.
Shout out to Cash Money.
Kash Patel, man. That's who he's going to be, FBI director.
Okay. Yeah, man. There's a lot of lawsuits going around. I see Drizzy, the boy, is trying to petition for a lawsuit based off of the Not Like Us record, man. And ooh, the optics are not gonna be looking great for him. I get it. I
You think he's
get
gonna lose that lawsuit or win?
If it goes to a point to where it becomes a suit, I don't see how he wins it. I don't see how anyone takes on those major record labels and actually win. Unfortunately, Aubrey may, even if he's not a pedophile, he may come out and be one of those pedophile words because they plant that joint on to make you one, bro. So, like, I don't know if he wants to go down that path of fighting a major label,
With
but
billions of dollars behind him. That's what it comes to with court, man.
yeah.
It's just money on top of money. You just
But I get it, you know, man. I get if they legitly are taking money, less money to promote a song to basically take his status down so they don't have to pay him.
Mhm.
I mean, it's dirty business, but I mean that, in my opinion, is
ain't
the
that what the
music
music
business.
industry is?
Yeah, you know what
I
I mean?
was saying, ain't that what it is?
Right, wrong, or indifferent. Like, I'm sure that's happened where you benefited from that as well. You know what I mean? So I
I
think,
mean, Pimp C said it. God bless him, bro. He said the music label, man, stop all this beef and all this other stuff. Y'all making this stuff. The labels up top
yeah.
don't want y'all to keep it going because
Yeah.
why? They making money off this shit. So stop doing it.
Which brings me to the question, and we talked about this right before he signed that $400 million. He had the opportunity to do something that none of us thought would be possible, and being him going independent. Now I get it. Like, you still need labels, right? You still need the machine behind you to promote. But he was at a point, and maybe not monetarily, and maybe that's why he took it, and that's why he was doing all those tours and still touring, is you have to generate so much to reap those rewards, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye's finding out firsthand, bro. When when the labels dropped Kanye, he put out 2 albums this year, so it gives you the freedom to put out as much music as you want, but
you don't get as big of a
ain't no
push.
spins, bro. Ain't no spins, ain't no streams, ain't no push behind it, and you need it. Yeah, it's no secret that Not Like Us was pushed, bro. Like, whether it was bots, whether it was the label, it don't matter. But you can't push it without it being a fire song. Like, people are saying that, and I get it, there's people that don't like the song, but if the song didn't have like a smash hit ability,
it was a bop.
You're not going to push it. You know what I mean? Especially, like, you're under the same music label, basically. UMG Group kind of represents both clients.
Yep.
So I get it, Drake, if he's saying that, you know what, they did dirty practices to screw me on my contract or my negotiations. That's a part of business, unfortunately. And again,
They're
like I
gonna
said,
push it
I'm
because
sure
they were
you
making money
benefited from
off
it.
of it.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think I think he should have went. I think Drake, because you got the Drake and Kanye thing is a little different, right? Because Kanye did a lot of things that pissed a lot of people off in the music industry that was like, yeah, we're not gonna promote you. Drake hasn't done that. Drake can go on Instagram right now and post a song. Everybody gonna go stream it. He can do that as an independent artist. Everybody's gonna go stream it, so he can make this money.
Well, a lot
Drake
of Drake's
can go on Instagram and say, "Hey, I'm going to tour your city, or I'm about to do a pop up.
Yeah,
I'm about to do a pop up next week." He'll sell it out.
Well,
like
honestly,
he has the bravado to do those things as an independent artist.
Honestly, a lot of Drake's streams, if you look at it by the numbers, it's his old stuff. Like, he's streaming the older stuff more than we're streaming the newer stuff. So Drake's catalog is
Shout out
what's
to his
pushing.
catalog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what's pushing him. It's not the fact of him dropping new music. And I get it, you know what I mean? Like, he's still a big artist and everything.
But if he wanted to, he could still say, "Hey, Ryan, I'm about to be in. Hey, I'm coming to Charlotte.
Yeah,
I'm coming to Charlotte in 2 weeks." You know what I'm saying? Boom. Like, people are gonna say he's gonna sell out, bro. He'll sell out Spectrum. He'll sell out Spectrum. Sure. If he posted on Instagram, he'd be in Charlotte in 2 weeks. He will sell out. Easy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so he can do that as an independent artist, man. I don't think he needs.
Probably not right now at the moment, because the optics are looking real bad. I don't think he's getting that popular vote right now. But Yeah, I mean Drake is gonna be Drake, bro.
Yeah, I just think like he could easily do it, and I think independent. He should look at the independent route, bro. I think
Yeah,
bro. I don't know who's his lawyers, who's his people. They should have that conversation. Like, hey, man, I think we have a foundation to go independent, bro. Don't even worry about this negotiations.
much harder, man. But
It's definitely
that's the
much
thing.
harder, but your network work and your net worth is pretty much there, bro. And now
But that's because the
I think DC
machine.
said it. He's
That's
not that great of a CEO,
yeah,
in which now hindsight he should have been because he can do Drake and Friends all day if he pushed some of
but
those key artists like he
that's
should.
because Drake has always had the machine behind him. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how he'll fare without the machine behind him.
Go to Rock Nation then.
He ain't gonna do that. Him and Jay don't like each other, bro. Like like, he ain't going to Rock Nation. He's going to try.
So
And I
essentially,
will
you're
say
saying he's handicapping himself.
he is, but I will say if he does sue and win this lawsuit, from the
Yeah,
reports I'm hearing,
then you ain't got to do no
it's
music no more.
talking
He
about
Kaepernick.
billions. Yeah, we talking about billions. Like we're
Mhm.
talking about billions of dollars is what he's trying to recoup from this situation. So if he does that, who cares about public perception at that point? You know what I mean? Like I can go
I'm
right off
done.
in the
I'm
sunset. You know what I
done.
mean? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to listen to the old Drake? Play my old shit.
exactly.
But that's what it's gonna be. I
I
I
think
don't
he
know,
wants a way
man.
out anyway. You know what I mean?
That could be his way out, but if he loses, man, like I would just drop it, bro. Don't even put all that money into this lawsuit, bro. Go independent, bro.
He must have something that they feel gives them a strong case, or
I
else they
mean,
wouldn't
obviously that's
do it.
what your lawyer's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But
So
that shit costs.
I just don't see
And
how you. I don't see
you're
how you
you're a
beat the
100
record labels.
millionaire, bro, versus a $1 billion industry, man. We know how these lawsuits go when you're going against $1 billion
Yeah.
industries, bro.
And everybody have
They
skeletons.
prolong it. It's gonna be prolonged, bro. We're gonna be talking about this in 2026.
Everybody has skeletons, and trust me, the record labels know what your skeletons are.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They will make you drop that
Diddy,
suit.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Like I just think, like, man, just bro, drop it, bro. Save your money. Go independent, bro. You have the catalog. You still have connections with people you can work with. I think, like, man, just start making making music, bro. Just keep making music, bro. Get on that next Khaled. I don't know what's going on with you and Rose, which was one of the dumbest beefs in music. But like, bro, it's time to, bro. You can do this on your own.
Yeah.
You can fly to England right now in the UK and do a show.
He's about to. Well, actually, he's going to Switzerland or somewhere. Where is he
See,
going?
there it is.
Somewhere.
Like, I'm just saying, like, bro, just go make your own money, bro. Like, go make your own money, bro. Bro, you can tour
Yeah.
all of Canada and make your money.
For sure.
Show up, bro. You may not go. You probably can't go to LA right now, but but you can do your thing, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's like Kendrick's on a run right now, so just like he on a run right now, bro. And
Yeah. Yeah.
if what the hype is that this wasn't an album and this is a mixtape and the main thing coming
Yeah. It's something else
around
coming.
Super Bowl time, that's what we were all thinking. I mean that's cool, but go overseas, bro. They love you there.
You might as well. I mean,
Go make your money,
honestly,
bro. As an independent artist, you straight, bro. Go
he's
sell out.
lived on tour though for the last however many years. So you can tell he I think in one of the screenshots with one of the chicks he was messing with or whatever, he said he was on slave mode to the label or whatever. Yeah, they're making them tour. They're trying to recoup that money. So I think he just needs to break, bro. Like sometimes silence is golden. Like
Yep.
take
Just
a
let it
break.
go, bro. Take the L, bro. Like it's over. Cause that's why a lot of people like, bro, you just don't want to take an L, you know. But it's bigger than that, and we don't understand that. But bro, move on, bro. You have a crazy catalog,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep.
You call yourself Mike Jack? Be Mike Jack, bro. Break away from the labels, cause that's what he did. Be Mike Jack, bro. You want to be the kicker pop? Show what you worth, bro. Go buy somebody else's. You see what Mike did? Broke away from the labels. And it's like, I'm gonna start buying catalogs. That's do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you piss them off, bro. Like, go buy some catalogs, bro. I just think, man, Dre, you know, shout out DC, bro. That's that light skin sensitivity. You been too sensitive, bro. It's a wrap, man. And it's okay. It's okay, bro. You are good, bro.
Yeah, you got to learn how to take the L's. And again, I get why he's doing it, but a lot of it is stemming from the song. You know what I mean? There's a second suit of defamation from the record label for them pushing it. Like, I don't know. Like
It's all I
it's a
just
rap
drop it,
battle,
bro.
bro.
Yep.
Nobody truly believe you're a pedophile, but the more you continue to do
It
things
sounds
like
like if this sounds so similar, not similar, y'all. So no. Like I'm thinking Jay-Z Nas because this is one of the most epic ones. That's like if Jay or Nas sued Def Jam.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Because
mean,
Def Jam got paid either way. Def Jam
uh,
got paid either way when Nas and
yeah,
Jay was doing their thing. Def Jam was gonna get paid
payola
either way.
happens, man. Payola happens. It's going to happen. People have been paying DJs, paying record labels, paying whatever to get spins for since probably the beginning of record label time.
Man, people used to walk in with an envelope when it was
Yeah.
on vinyl.
You mean
Here go envelope, put this on, bro.
you mean to tell me that back to back wasn't pushed over Meek? You know what I mean? You
Oof.
mean to tell me that
Dre, come on now. Cause yes, your shit was pushed, bro. Your shit was on the Billboard.
yeah.
Let's go there. Back to back was on the Billboard top 10.
Yep.
History repeats itself. Yeah, bro. It's time to walk, man. It's time to go, bro. It's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause same thing with Takeover. Same thing with Ether. Bro, everybody got paid. Nas and Jay was not trying to sue no label for that.
Yeah.
So man, just take the lumps, bro. Go to tour, bro. Do your own thing as an independent artist.
We'll see, man. We'll see how
I
this
don't
all
know,
plays
man.
out.
It's gonna be wild, man.
Just bad optics, though. Bad optics.
But yeah, the optics is bad, bro. Other than that, man, as always, Rob, bro. You know, before we wrap up, I'm wearing the hoodie because my wife got me the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? You see it. Got the Lions on. I think the Lions gonna win the Super Bowl. My personal opinion. I think the Chiefs are probably the Chiefs might make it back to the Super Bowl. They're like the luckiest team in the NFL right now. But I think their luck will run out in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was very confident on the Super Bowl train all year. As these injuries keep piling up, my confidence level is it's declining. It's declining a little bit. I still
They
think
picked up
we're
two
still
good
the
people.
best team. We
They
did.
picked up two
We
good
did.
people, man. Like, think about this.
Brad Holmes is a beast, bro. I'm trusting in Brad and the team.
Did he ever win Exec of the Year before?
I don't know.
If he better win this year.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I think when people get injured, when now obviously the trade deadline is over with, but free agency, bro, people want to come.
Yeah.
Like Detroit set up a place where you want to come. The culture is different.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. That's why, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. And I called it, bro. TC Damas. I said I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And I tweeted Jamal Adams. I was like, yo, Perez, you in shape at Lions, bro? Get that man a workout if he in shape, bro. Could be a hybrid linebacker, strong safety. Put him in that box. Look at that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome.
We'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got a Pro Bowl linebacker, Quan Alexander. As long as he's healthy. I mean, the only reason he hasn't played, he had popped his Achilles, but it's been a year and a half.
Yeah.
Usually your Achilles heals back even thicker and stronger. And so
pause
the Broncos should have been playing him.
You got to pause that, bro.
Yeah, pause. But talking about the Achilles heel, though, y'all. But like the Broncos had him on the practice squad all year. I don't know why he didn't play. I mean, the Broncos defense has been good, but that was a good sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To lead Denver and be like, I'll get to play. Yeah. You probably healthy now. I haven't played in a year and a half. Man, I'm just saying. I just think that the Lions, bro, got some good free agent people ready to roll. All that goodness. And if you don't, you're going to get held accountable. So they'll run you out of there. I think the coach are different now. Oh, you ain't playing? Oh, you half-assing? Hey, bro, you got to go.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to go. So that the accountability is different there. Not with just Dan Campbell, the players on the field.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a different beast now, though. And I'm with you, man. I still think we take it. We know we got a short window to try to attain this thing, so I'm excited, man. And again, if I had to sacrifice Michigan having a bad season for the Lions to win a Super Bowl, I'll do it 10 times again, bro. Hey, everything's about sacrifice. Yeah, man.
But man, before we wrap, as always, DC, we miss you, bro. Again, congratulations. We know you out there doing your thing, bro, playing hooky, getting RPM up to, you probably gonna run it back, bro. Let's go back to back. We just talked about Drake. Let's go back to back, bro. 2025, bro. But as Rod, man, before we dip, bro, what's some words of encouragement for the people, man, as we enter the month of December?
Let's go with happiness isn't about getting what you want all the time. It's about loving what you have and being grateful for it.
So don't be mad because you don't get what's under that tree. That's what I took it.
For sure.
Isn't that what you get what's under that tree? Nah. The words to live by, man. And as always, man, you guys, we'll be posting. We got some guests coming for the month of December. This is gonna be fun. We got some dope people coming to come chop it up with us, man. And we do a little bit of Q&A, but as always, it's always a good vibe. Barbershop, the beauty salon, the kickback on the back patio. That's the energy we want and like to give, man. So we excited about that, man. And mid-December, Rod, got somebody coming, bro. Coming from Adidas. Rod, I know you Stripe gang. So I know you're gonna be excited about that.
I mean, I'm a little bit of everything. I'm more Nike than Adidas, but
Oh, word?
yeah, always been.
I mean, I've been seeing, man, every time I see you got on stripes. Except,
Yeah.
I know you're a Jordan 1 guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jordan 1s, most Nikes. I do have I got a couple Ultra Boosts and a couple actually I sold most of my Yeezys, honestly. I got 2 pair left, but
That's a question
yeah.
we're gonna ask. I want to know what's going on with that. What's up
Oh,
with that inventory?
yeah. Should be done now. I mean, it went down to dirt cheap, so should be done now.
Yeah. We might be able to get that answer for y'all though. But as always, man, Rod always enters with 3 words, man. I gotta end it with 3. Kill the music.